So I'm trying what I'm seeing here in this packet loss fun. Cox sucks, just so you know. Doesn't matter if it's business class, Cox sucks. This guy put the file in variable log VMware folder. So I navigated to that to see how that works out.
You don't have to unzip it. So, see?
Let's try that. Oh, God damn it, where the fuck I did it? Nope, right, you. There we go. ESX CLI software VIB install the log. I don't think this is going to make a difference, but it will. It's doing something. I think. Probably. So let's just give that a little bit and see what the rest of the more in this video does.
Is here EXXT software log installation result is successful.
I'm assuming it's installing it right now, and it's just going to take a little while. I made a lot of copies from the current server to my test server, so lots of cloning. So I have backups of things because everything's going to get migrated anyways. Might as well start making sure I have copies of everything that's working. I'm just going to give it some time. We'll see what happens. Just give it time. Maybe it just takes a while. Okay. Looks like it made something. We have installation update completed successfully. System needs to be rebooted, so it did what it needed to do. It just didn't do it the way they said it. But thank you, Mr. vCheom. Chum. I don't know how you pronounce it. Found it by searching. Welcome to the internet of the Google Age. Alright, so now we need to reboot the host. That's going to suck because that's going to kill my internet and stuff. That's fine though. So let's keep adjusting. This microphone is not playing nice with me. Alright, so I got 3 machines running. My router, I don't need to worry about this, my music server, and the actual vCenter server stuff. VCSA. That chirping is my packet loss alarm. So let's just go ahead and reboot this machine just by issuing the command. Let's see how this works out. Reboot. Enter reason. That's my reason. Cause fuck you. I'm the administrator. I decided that has to happen. So I'm sure it'll take a little while. Let's see. It's 7:56 a.m. So we'll let that do its thing. I have it set to like the default boots and stuff. My VCSA does not boot up automatically. I set it manual. But pfSense, okay, there goes one of the servers. My pfSense is set up to boot up first right off the bat, and then my music server, and then that's it. at the time. That's what it does. Okay. That means pfSense is offline. So we will not be able to connect to the web interface here. Good. Alright, once it comes back online, I will go ahead and download this, see how that turns out. And I think while this is, once the server starts to reboot completely, I see the BIOS, I'm going to double check what the IP is. Or actually, it might not even matter. I don't know if I have to configure that or not. We'll see eventually. Gonna take a little while, aren't you? vSphere clients off. How about the workstation? What will you show me? Still offline, but its server hasn't rebooted yet. I have it plugged in and on my monitor up there, so I can still see it's still in VSXi, so it's initiating the entire procedure, I believe, to shut everything down reasonably. Oh, I can see this part. Okay, so it seems like it's bottlenecked. This motherfucker. It's just doing a thing, y'all. So I imagine once this one shuts down, it will reboot. This is going to be the lamest video ever. Okay, there we go. It's now shutting down ESXi. I really don't know what the purpose of these videos is going to be. Just another weird day in the life of Necrosis, I suppose. I do this type of weird adventure shit all the time. It's just a part of my everyday life. Creating problems, if none exist, etc., etc. Everything is technology based, but I could probably just document my life day to day and have crazy amounts of content of just hell knows what. Yeah, we just play video games and just record that and make a couple hundred videos. But then even that started as a learning Japanese project and a way of motivating myself and getting more people involved, but then it evolved into playing more horror games and stuff and doing compromises because not enough stuff in Japan. And I have the Perk 6 in this one because it's only using a single 2.5 inch 1 terabyte drive, which is interestingly, even though it's brand new, it's reporting in like a drive failure. I don't know if that's something with the controller or what, but most likely it'll get returned once I have at least one server with a 3.5 inch in my possession, because I got 4 drives ready to go with that one. Don't know which RAID configuration I'll do yet. Debating if I want RAID 5 or RAID 10. And I already know which one's the safer bet, but I'm still on the fence. Could I learn more if I risk a RAID 5? Because I'd get more space, but what if I suffer a catastrophic failure? Alright, so ESXi is now initializing and all that fun stuff. As soon as you hear the chirping, we know that that the machine and the router virtual machine are at least booted up. I don't know why I'm still recording this part, but why not? Nothing wrong with a little dead air, right? You guys can always skip forward. I can't because I'm in real time. And it's getting there, Okay, and you can already see pfSense is in the process of booting. Just take a peek at it. See? So that was a fun little setup. So right now, this is not going to do anything because it does not, like the machine is not running anymore with the VCSA. I don't know if we're going to need it still or not. Oh, hear the chirping? We have internet. So since I don't know, let's go ahead and just boot it. The way I figured it is going to be a currently non-automated process. So I have to do it like that and then power it on. And just let that, because it takes a long time before I can log into it. We can close that. I don't need to monitor it. Don't need that either. Don't need that either. That's just how I chose to boot it up. Honestly, I prefer the vSphere client setup. Seemed really lightweight. You don't have to fucking run shit. You just open the client and connect. Why you would deprecate that in favor of some fucking slow-ass, bulky piece of shit thing, I don't know. But I'm not normally working with enterprise-grade software and hardware and stuff. There's, I'm sure, more protocols and things, and maybe it has to be that complicated. I don't know.